Are we live? Yes, we are. So yesterday I was lucky because the microphone was off, and I was really lucky because I had a really terrible day. I felt the day was fine, but I felt terrible, and I said many things which shouldn't be said, and so. But this is who I am. This is how I work. And okay, we have. You can already see my trading view. And um, there is currently put the microphone over there. Perhaps the voice quality is going to be a little bit better. Okay, as you can see, we have important news coming in 42 minutes, and this is probably going to be a major event for the market, but doesn't have to be. We're looking at mainland China inflation rate, um, and that inflation is 1.2%. It wasn't anything really shocking. It just the inflation rate in China is very small. So, and currently we have core inflation rate in USA. So I guess if this is going to be worse than in China, so if this is going to be like bigger inflation than forecasted, this might be some clue about the direction the market is going to take. Inflation rate year. MetaTrader describes this a lot better than TradingView, to be honest. So US pairs are to be avoided. And this is a CHF JPY from yesterday. And I'm not going to talk about the private stuff that I talked about yesterday. It probably was good that the audio wasn't available. Yeah, FIB is already there. This is a Bitcoin. This is US tech, an hourly. And you can hear my cat in the background as well. It's so annoying and so distracting. I really have to focus and take some measures to calm my cats down. Okay, I might consider longing US tech if there is going to be a engulfing candle upside, but it's not. It's not. It's not there. So this market has to be avoided for now. Now every day we look at the same charts, and every day I see something else, because every day another candle prints. This is true love. I'm sorry. Go away. Go away. Go away. I shouldn't be hitting my cats. I'm not doing that. Well, I'm doing that. I'm not a good cat owner. How am I supposed to focus on my stuff when those cats are constantly uh, making those sounds, those noises? Yeah. S&P 500. No, there has to be a limit with the cats. So if they are um, making my sleep quality really bad, then I think I should probably give them to someone else because my love isn't that strong. No, when people get older, some people say that they are not able to sleep just like that. And when I'm young and I should be able to sleep like normally, and I can't because of the cats, then I think only logical conclusion would be to get rid of them, to give them to some old grandpa or grandma that needs need the cats to chill with them. Or I should castrate them. As the owner, I can do that. I can castrate them and pay for it and hope that it's going to help. It should help. But they are young. Even a young castrated cat can be annoying. Mm. So yesterday, I remember uh, I thought that perhaps I might consider entering short on this, and I think I'm gonna do that. GBP JPY potential head and shoulders. Later I'm gonna finish my trading journal, but now I'm focusing only on entering anything just to get some activity on my account. And of course, I try to make this as quality based as possible. Okay. GBP CAD. GBP CHF. I feel a lot better today compared to yesterday. I don't have this urge to complain so much, and I know that The only thing that can keep me going forward is to be productive and to cut relationships with people that no, there are some people who want me to stay poor forever, and this is how it is. THFJPY swing trade. So what if I actually do that? GBP USD, CHFJPY. Let's see. I don't want to make the same mistake that I did with Euro USD, because the structure of this retracement is not very encouraging. Okay, I think I'm gonna just trade and why this structure is so shitty. Should we count the waves? Should we go back to the basic, to the Elliott? And the USD. This is potentially some setup. Even worse than CHFJPY. USDJPY. I was thinking about breaking my caffeine abstinence and to do it today, but today I don't feel that sleepy as I felt yesterday, and I think I'm not gonna have to do that. It depends. Sorry. USD THF. Only 15 minutes. monthly hour. I think I'm really lucky that uh, yesterday my mic wasn't functioning. Really, I wasn't myself yesterday. Although yes, I was myself to some extent. Look, this was some nice setup, but it took a few days for it to be actually formed, and I got stopped out, even though if it was only a paper trading, it probably was because your GBP. But wait, right now there's the price is simply somewhere unable to tell if this is a right place or a wrong place. I start to think that a real freedom doesn't exist. You have to be real savage to be able to afford freedom. You have to be really good with your time management. Otherwise, you will never be free. You can be free like a couple of days a month. But there's always a degree toward a degree of enslavement, I would say. We are all enslaved, and we do not realize it most of the time. It's because I think it's because like we people like to be enslaved. We like to have no options, to be forced to do certain things, and not have real freedom of choice, which is tragic. No, I used to be happy when I was enslaved. Not all the time, but I was most certainly okay. I'm again diving into private stuff. I shouldn't be doing that. Euro AUD. Because I'm not focusing on the charts. I'm focusing on what I and how I try to tell it. I need sugar or caffeine or some drug. But the weather is better than yesterday. So I might not need it. I have only 6 hours of a productive day. So I guess we have to really hurry up. Okay. GBP USD, I'm gonna re-enter. Confirmation for me is going to be this candle, although I don't like the wick of that. So preferably I'm gonna even take this candle as a confirmation because it has a wick in another direction as a confluence. And currently price is at this level, so I guess like 40 pips. Risk to reward 2.4. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. What was GBP USD? Was it a stop level? Yes, it was a stop level. Was it a take profit? Yes, it was a take profit. Okay, but this is a GBP USD, and we have important news in 15 minutes. So I guess I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I guess I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Or not. No, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna assume that USD It's going to be weaker or stronger. Let's look at DXY. It's going to be weaker. Because there's a resistance. Hmm. I was really crying yesterday, you know? I was really crying to the microphone. I was speaking my mind, and perhaps I'm gonna cry again. So please stay tuned. Um, no, I don't wanna enter in the position where I just get okay. On a 4 hour, this is a huge candle to the downside from. Okay, I think we're gonna go after it, but let's make the stop loss at least as big as that. Okay, and now we have a smaller. We have 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. But I'm gonna enter this one, and of course I'm gonna CHF What about it? How big you are? You are like a real tiger, you know? You want me to enter GBP I want to get rid of the real tiger. This cat is like a real tiger. It's really annoying as well. Okay, if anything, then NZD/USD is a potential setup for a what? For a short, I would even say we can risk that. It's not a good setup for a long because it's clearly disrespected, but there is a good probability that we're gonna see some reaction to the 29.2, but I don't think this is going to happen soon. So NZD USD short, USD CHF nothing, Euro USD nothing. But look, in this case of Euro USD, it was trading. It was trading like in the range of 61.8, but as I said before, it's more about the structure of the whole fib and not just the end game in the fib. So the fib could be perfect, but the previous structure of it was not perfect. It was flattened. So you really have to be mindful about those things. Good. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes more and then I'm gonna probably enter this too. I'm just gonna wait if there is going to be a strong reaction for the news events, and then, as I said already, entering these two in the 4 minutes core inflation rate news. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today. Okay. Yes, we have USD CPI, USD core CPI, USD CPI, and USD core CPI year to year. I'm looking at other chart. I'm looking at MetaTrader right now. You know what? I'm gonna enter anyway. I know it's only 4 minutes, but this is not going to be shocking. We are not going to get like 1000% increase in the data. It's not going to blow minds of anyone. So I guess I'm gonna just enter right now. Where is it? Oh, it's going. It's growing right now. Good. I'm gonna wait those couple more minutes and then we can look at the charts. And right now, okay, this is done. Right now we are focusing on something more important than this. But trading, I really have big hopes regarding trading. I'm never gonna. No, I shouldn't be speaking those heavy words about it. Okay, speaking my mind up. It's getting weird and weirder right now, as I said. Having my live stream, waiting on the CPI news to look how it's going to affect the markets. You can wait with me if you want. But there's nothing there. There's no one there. No one's watching. Nothing is happening. 1 minute left. Just 1 minute left. I'm curious if we're gonna get the data immediately. If yes, then it's really strange, like how this should be like connected. How do they know then? Okay, no data yet. We should be watching the news probably. Core inflation rate. I don't know. Should be watching the news probably. Is there some volume increase or not? As for now, the candles are printing in my in the direction of the opposite, so not the direction that I really wanted them to print. So I guess let's look at the news. Core inflation rate. Okay, let's
2%, not a whole 0.4%, but in fact, it just nailed expectations. So congrats to the economists out there.
okay.
They actually got this one correct. You guys probably see how often the economists are way off on certain reports. They're pretty accurate, I got to say, overall for the CPI, but there we go. There's another one nailed. So just taking a quick look at the update over here. Get this refreshed. And again, guys, you can see 4.2% was met. On the year-over-year core number, 2.9% was met. Month-over-month was met. And then again, the month-over-month core was missed 5.1%. So, excuse me. I put a little more weight in the year-over-year numbers, guys, rather than the month-over-month numbers. So, yeah.
This guy looks like me, but the older version of me. I hope he's a millionaire right now. Okay. So it actually did It actually updated. Okay, so entering short over there, entering short over there, and we are good to go. GU. Was it a short? Yes, it was a short sell market. Yes, let's make it just small for now. And let's make it another one. Let's make this NZD-USD also a short. This is going to be nice one. Due to this candle, right? This candle is my desired candle. Okay, stop loss. NZD-USD, was it? Yes. NZD-USD. It's also a sell. Okay. Okay, let's hope for the best and let's prepare for the worst. And that's it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.